Lauren Miller's story is a deeply emotional journey that blends passion, creativity, and an unyielding devotion to family, a life both vibrant and tragically brief. Born with a spark for storytelling and a gift for shaping human emotion into compelling television, Lauren Miller quickly rose through the ranks in the entertainment world to become one of the prominent producers behind the wildly successful reality franchise, The Real Housewives. Her name became synonymous with the energy, drama, and behind-the-scenes brilliance that helped the series resonate with millions of viewers worldwide. Lauren's journey into television production wasn't by chance. From an early age, she had a keen eye for human behavior and an empathetic ear that drew people to her. She understood the nuance of personality and conflict and how to tell a story that was both real and captivating. After graduating from college with a degree in media studies and communications, she began working as a production assistant on smaller projects, slowly building a network of colleagues who admired her talent and tenacity. Her big break came when she was hired by Bravo as a segment producer on The Real Housewives of Orange County. From there, Lauren's career blossomed. She quickly moved up to a supervising producer and eventually served as an executive producer on several installments of the Real Housewives franchise, including Beverly Hills, Atlanta, and New York City. Cast members described her as both a strong guiding force and a kind, nurturing soul. She had a remarkable ability to balance the chaos of reality television with genuine care for the people involved. She wasn't just producing shows, she was building relationships, sculpting narratives, and redefining reality TV with authenticity. Yet behind the camera and away from the limelight, Lauren's personal life was equally rich. Friends and family spoke of her unwavering loyalty, warm sense of humor, and infectious energy. She was someone who lit up every room she entered, whether it was a high-stakes production meeting or a Sunday brunch with close friends. She found love with her husband, a fellow creative spirit, and together they built a life centered on shared values and mutual respect. When Lauren became pregnant, it was a moment of uncontainable joy for both of them. She often spoke of how excited she was to be a mother, describing it as the most meaningful chapter of her life to come. But joy turned to tragedy on the day she gave birth. On what should have been one of the happiest days of their lives, Lauren passed away during childbirth. The news sent shockwaves through the entertainment industry and devastated everyone who knew her. Her husband, grappling with unbearable grief, shared a heartbreaking message with the world announcing her passing and celebrating the birth of their newborn son. In his words, Lauren had given everything she had to bring new life into this world, and in doing so, she left behind a piece of herself in their child. Lauren's story is a painful reminder of the fragility of life, even for those who seem to be thriving. It also casts a spotlight on maternal health, especially in the United States where maternal mortality rates continue to be a pressing issue. Her story has sparked conversations around the importance of care, support, and systemic improvement in childbirth practices. In the days and weeks following her death, tributes poured in from across the entertainment industry. Cast members and crew of The Real Housewives show shared heartfelt memories of Lauren's generosity, creative vision, and tireless dedication. Bravo issued a statement honoring her contributions and mourning her loss, calling her an irreplaceable part of the family. Her husband, now a single father, has spoken openly about his commitment to raising their son in a way that honors Lauren's spirit and values. As her colleagues and loved ones rally to support her family, they are also finding ways to keep Lauren's legacy alive. Discussions are already underway for a scholarship in her name for aspiring women producers, as well as a foundation that supports maternal health advocacy. These initiatives aim to carry forward the passion, empathy, and brilliance Lauren brought to every project she touched. Her passing also prompted cast reunions and special segments in upcoming Real Housewives episodes dedicated to her memory. In one particularly emotional moment, several housewives spoke directly to the camera about how Lauren had impacted their lives, calling her the soul behind the scenes. They shared how she offered comfort during hard times and how her intuitive questions often led them to reveal their most vulnerable truths on camera. Her influence, they said, made the show more than just entertainment. It made it real. Beyond her professional and maternal roles, Lauren was an advocate for women in media. She mentored young women entering the field, often reminding them that empathy was their greatest strength. "Don't hide your heart," she once said during a panel discussion. "It's what will make you a better storyteller." These words now echo in the halls of every studio she ever worked in. Even in death, Lauren Miller continues to inspire. Her legacy is not just in the countless episodes of television she helped create, but in the lives she touched, the colleagues she mentored, the stories she championed, and the child she brought into the world. Her husband's poignant updates about their son, now growing, smiling, and thriving, bring bittersweet comfort to those mourning her loss. Lauren's story is a beautiful yet heartbreaking reminder of the complexity of life. She lived with purpose, created with passion, and loved with her whole heart. Though her time was cut tragically short, her impact endures. And in that endurance, she becomes more than a producer, more than a mother, more than a wife. She becomes a symbol of all that's possible when talent meets compassion and when life, however brief, is lived to the fullest. In remembering Lauren Miller, we don't just mourn the loss, we celebrate a life that mattered. We take inspiration from her drive, her grace under pressure, and her unwavering belief in the power of storytelling. We carry her spirit into every project, every act of kindness, and every new beginning. Because Lauren believed in the beauty of new beginnings, and through her son, her legacy of love and creativity continues to grow. Lauren's influence will also be felt in the evolving landscape of reality television. Her approach challenged the notion that reality TV had to rely solely on spectacle. She infused humanity into drama, encouraging cast members to show their real selves, not just perform personas. She redefined what it meant to tell real stories, blending entertainment with honesty and vulnerability. In her memory, networks have begun reassessing how they care for their behind-the-scenes staff, pushing for better health policies and emotional support systems. Lauren's passing has become a catalyst for positive change, a reminder that the wellness of a team is just as important as the final product. Her legacy of care is influencing an industry often known more for stress than support. Lauren's husband, despite his grief, has found strength in fatherhood. He shares glimpses of their son's milestones with Lauren's former colleagues, keeping her memory alive in small, meaningful ways. Every smile, every laugh, every first step is a tribute to the love that brought him into the world. That child born on the most tragic and miraculous of days carries within him the legacy of a woman who gave everything for love and creation. To those who knew her, Lauren was more than her title, more than her profession. She was a beacon of light, of hope, of humanity. Her absence is deeply felt, but her spirit remains, woven into the fabric of every life she touched. In the quiet moments, in the laughter shared on set, in the silence before a scene rolls, Lauren is there and always will be.